Omoyele Sowore, journalist, leader of revolutionary protest, and a former presidential candidate, will appear at the Federal High Court, Abuja, on December 10th and 11th, 2020. Buhari's government has consistently and flagrantly flouted constitutionally and internationally guaranteed human rights due to Omoyele Sowore. Sowore is still being restricted to Abuja, despite the decision by the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, declaring his detention and prosecution unlawful. Other violations and irregularities in Sowore's case include 1. Sowore was illegally detained for 150 days for calling for a nationwide peaceful protest against political corruption and bad governance. 2. Buhari's government failed to bring Sowore before a judge within 48 hours as prescribed by the Nigerian Constitution and in keeping with international human rights standards. 3. Sowore is charged with treasonable felony and conspiracy to commit a treasonable offense for allegedly conspiring to stage a revolution with aims of removing the president. The specific application of this charge to Sowore is without merit, as his actions do not mirror the charge. 5. Sowore faces 4 charges of money laundering for transferring funds from his bank account to that of the account of Sahara Reporters, the online citizen journalism site he founded. Sowore's charge documents fail to list even one crime that his wire transfer is purported to be in furtherance of. 6. There was no warrant for Mr. Sowore's arrest, and he was detained in DSS custody for 3 days without being brought before a judge. The Nigerian Department of State Service did not officially charge Sowore until 48 days after his initial arrest, violating his right to be informed of the reasons for his arrest. Buhari's government has continued to violate Sowore's right to access his family, as his movement is restricted to the city of Abuja, which effectively amounts to a continued order of detention in an attempt to keep him in Perpetual custody. There have been calls for Buhari and his government to immediately free Sowore.
So we must continue to plead with the authorities to release Sowore.
New Jersey is watching, the United States is watching, and the world is watching.
And lift the restriction on him, allowing him to rejoin his family and drop all bogus and trumped up charges against him.